Okay, what's up, everybody? Here we are again, broadcasting live in Chicago, beginning episode 2, season 4, Rockafellaz Radio. I said that I was going to do my best to try to stay on track and doing it, and get my podcast going again. And my friends have been getting on my case. So, with that being said, I decided to bring them on as co-hosts of Rockafellaz Radio. So without further ado, my first co-host, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce, because ladies first. To my right, you want to introduce yourself, ma'am?
Greetings and salutations. It's me. Is it me you're looking for?
I guess I found you, ma'am.
What's your name?
Yeah, tell us, please, because we're just dying to know who the fuck you are. Been all seductive and shit. Bitch, what shit? No, just what's your name?
Do you want my professional name or you want my after 7 name?
We ain't gonna fuck with her.
I want to know both. And I think the people want to know too.
Curious minds.
We'll save that for episode 3. But it's your girl, the one name sensation, Naya.
Miss Naya Monet. One day we're gonna have like nice little sound effects and shit. We give you some claps. There you go.
We'll have some claps.
Have some claps. Okay.
We'll have some
you gonna engineer that?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfecto.
Speaking of engineer, our other co-host.
What you go by, homie?
Dante Harris, a.k.a. Dante Draco.
Oh.
You know what? For all the people's purposes, we'll go by Draco.
You go by Draco. Okay, we can roll with it. So what we're going to do, just for the listeners, I'm also broadcasting live on my Instagram as well, because I want people to be able to see it. And then we get on topic. I want y'all that are watching on Instagram, if you got any questions based on the topics, all the comments that you want to do, you're more than welcome to do so. You know, if you start getting a little crazy or disrespectful, I'm going to just keep looking past your comments, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just be like, okay, well, see, scroll, flip on past it. But,
We got our glasses on. We can't see it.
I got my hold on. Let me put my glasses on so I can see it. What is that?
I got my glasses.
You got your glasses on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why we doing this so that we know, and the people that are listening, what is your Instagram, Miss Monet?
Mine is the real Mrs. Monet, but it is DAREL_MRSMONA.
You know, when you got to spell that shit out, I get a little scared, because that's. Can you do it again for the people in the back? I'm just playing.
The real
like DA?
Yeah.
Okay.
DA.
I'm hooked on fire.
Real underscore Mrs. MRS Monet MONA.
Okay. That's her IG.
I'll probably just change it to Dr. Monet, but I don't have a doctorate degree, so
you could lie.
But I have a philosophy on.
Neither did Dre, but he sold beats.
You're crazy. Ooh. All right, Mr. Dante, what is your IG?
Actually, y'all can follow me everywhere at the Dante Harris. That's TheDante, and y'all should know how to spell Harris.
Oh, I ain't gonna come for you. That wasn't long.
Oh,
it was close to it. I was ready.
I tried to keep it short. I
was ready.
But the way you had spelled it to me, I'm a person that's visual, but it looked like it's spelled Dante.
There she goes. Oh my God. You said that bullshit. She started with that. Ever since this man changed it's not even a big change in the name.
So y'all, I legally changed my name. All right. I don't want to mention what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, as she continues to fuck with you.
Shout out to Transformative Justice Law Project.
Bravo.
Okay. So I legally changed my name and Mrs. Monet. Mona. Mrs. Mona.
You gonna fuck with her now.
With her.
Okay.
Yeah. Mrs. Mona want to mess with me about my name and the way I chose to spell it.
But that's just how I look at it. Then when I tell Siri, I say, Siri, call Dante. He answers. So they know who I'm talking about.
Siri hooked on fun.
I was going to say, that bitch ain't no better. She just do it because she knows it's you.
I should have said my Siri's a him. I don't know about her.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
And
mine's a she.
And when my phone called...
I didn't get that.
Oh. See, that bitch is rude. Nobody is even talking to her and she jumps in. Who introduced her? You know what? It's okay. So, so today's topic, just so y'all that are tuning in, it's called 50 to 100 relationships. And what that encompasses is, I'm sure a lot of y'all out there have talked about it. And we're going to kind of go into it, break it down, give our perspectives, our views and opinions on it, what it means to people. But 50 to 100 means, you know how when people in relationships, it's you put in 50%, I put in 50%, and it's supposed to be 100. In my opinion, that's just fucked up math. It's supposed to be 100. But we're going to get into that. Before we get into that part of the show, I definitely want to, check with y'all and see what y'all been doing the past year. I mean, how was your weekend? Did you do anything interesting, Miss Monet?
No, you know what? My life has been pretty much upside down and turmoil. I am dealing with some personal issues. But the most exciting part is I'm getting ready for having gender affirmation surgery.
Gender affirmation? Okay. Yeah. So, we might as well get into it. Miss Monet, why don't you tell the people a little bit about you so they can understand what gender affirmation is and then actually who you are? Because some people don't know about Naya.
It's gender affirmation surgery. Here you go. Mr. Rockafellaz.
Mona. I'm Mona.
So I identify as a black trans woman, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. I am the oldest out of 15 children.
Wait, you black?
Damn.
Yes, I am.
15.
Yes. And
so you're number one.
I am.
Oh, look at you.
I'm one of one.
No. Okay.
So I've been transitioning since the age of 15. I started off doing like street hormones. Hormones from older trans women, Belmont and Halstead. And then I had one older trans woman tell me that because I wasn't getting it the right way, that I wouldn't be considered a woman. Don't know what that was about. But I went and got services from one of the largest nonprofit organizations. Actually, they're a federal qualified health facility here in the city of Chicago, which is Howard Brown Health.
Okay.
And I've been there ever since I was 16. I was able to receive my hormones and I do all my other medical treatments and stuff like that. So my gender affirming surgery is something I've been working towards for about 15, 20 years.
It's been that long?
Yes.
Jeez.
So this is like my third to last surgery before I am fully complete.
So you've always been complete. You're a beautiful black woman. My best friend, y'all. Not just saying it because she's my best friend, but in all, you have one of the brightest, friendliest personalities, except when you get pissed off, Don't piss her up, right? And she tends to get...
She doing that thing again. That shy, little timid girl thing. Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely commend you, and I'm pretty sure that... And we're definitely going to have to do an episode, focus on the trans community, and allow you to go in more depth about that, because people need to know. But yeah, are you nervous?
I'm nervous and I'm excited because I've always prided myself on being one of the very few trans women who has not had like any medical or black market surgery. Mm-hmm. And so this is a journey for me, but I'm excited because maybe about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, I had weight loss surgery that saved my life.
You look great, by the way.
Thanks. So I went from 398 pounds to 195.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm super excited. I know. And which is part of the reasons why I'm having the surgery. Mm-hmm. They call it a bilateral gender affirming something medical, but is to do some reconstruction as well as continue to help me with my dysphoria. So when I look in the mirror, I will be able to feel complete You know, right now I'm not 100% with what I see in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have amazing friends and family that tell me that I'm beautiful regardless. But I think it's more so a mind thing. It's when trans people look in the mirror, they are expecting to see what's on the outside to be reflected on the inside.
Okay.
And so when that doesn't happen, they call it gender dysphoria.
Because of how they're seeing themselves and not being satisfied with that. That's what's up. And that Quentin for Instagram says, I love her so much. Coming out, she was one of the people who helped me and taught me a lot.
Hi, Quentin. I love you.
Xavier Lioness says, congratulations and keep it going, Queen. I appreciate y'all chiming in up here on Instagram.
Thank you, love.
For sure. We definitely going to be doing a lot of shit, a lot of talking and, you know, some fun stuff, serious stuff, and just things that y'all may want to hear us discuss and talk about. Moving on.
Kia girl. Show your aunt.
Who that?
As you call her. Model life.
Hey. Tell your daddy I said hi.
Miss Diamond Shine.
Miss Diamond Shine. Over to the other co-host, Mr. Harris. What's up with you, man? What you got going on? What you do this weekend?
Dante Harris.
Oh man, I mean, I don't know where to begin. Honestly,
you could. I mean, a lot of shit you can talk about. We're not going to talk about that in this episode.
Thank you.
Well, why not?
Where's my pen and paper? We're going to jot down the topics, you know.
Wait, y'all wanted to throw the spotlight on me. No, baby, come on. Dish it out.
Oh, no.
What'd you do? Or who'd you do this weekend?
We're going to keep it professional.
Always keep it professional.
You all, they are trying to make me seem like I am the whore of Chicago.
Well, amongst the three of us, you are.
Yeah.
First of all, let me...
And I mean in the most sincere way.
I just want to give a disclaimer, okay? Just recently, I was dating someone for about 8 to 9 months. And, you know, I walked away from that for personal reasons. And, you know, I was just with that one person. And so I just want to throw that out there.
You were committed?
Yeah.
And was it... We'll get to that later.
I mean, you know, this episode is about dating and
I'm
things,
just saying, just know I'm about to throw that back to you when we get started on the topic, you know.
50-50.
I know.
But yeah, the 50 to 100. That's what that was. 50 to 100.
No, but we talk about your 50.
Right.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna get to that.
But yeah, I want to answer your question. So so right now, what I've had going on, I've been working in a regular 9 to 5, as well as I serve on the board for another nonprofit organization, as well as trying to get a Coma Alliance started along with my colleagues. And you know, a lot of people don't know, but I do life coaching. I am a master life coach.
So you
yeah, I am a master life coach.
We're gonna get into the master life coach and 50-50 shit.
Yeah,
that make sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
How you gonna tell me?
And you all can check out my website at danteharris.co.
That's
DanteHarris.co.
Oh, co.
Yeah.
I thought she said come.
Oh.
Like, well, .com. Sorry. Mine's in the gut.
Not that fast, sir. Not that fast.
.co. Master life coach.
You ain't getting to come that fast.
How long?
Miss Mona. So it looks cookie.
I'm worried.
She been real quiet.
He got the cup. Look, I'm gonna tell you the trouble, and y'all didn't. We did another episode prior to this one, which of course episode 1. You have to go back and listen to it. It was just like an open mic thing. We were just kind of getting things started. This motherfucker, and I say with the most love
and
care, I like Michael Jackson say with love. Okay, brought this motherfucking tequila over here.
John Basil.
What that nigga, John Basil. Let me tell y'all. And I did post a video about it. Like I never had it. And I'm gonna take this to my grave. He came to me and said, you got any shot glass? I'm like, I don't really take a lot of shots, but I got a couple shot glasses. This motherfucker gives me the biggest glass, and it's like fucking, this shit's like flowing over the top. And I'm like, what the fuck? No, I don't want that. Give me the other shot. I drank that shit. Ugh. that nigga. Never again. I will never drink that shit again unless it's like mixed in something. And it's tequila.
No, but you've got the most important part.
What, he tried to force it down your throat?
That
That's why I don't.
it was the coaching part. You forgot. He's a master life coach. So
and he's forcing big fucking
Wait a minute.
Are you a life coach or a life manipulator?
Both.
The L is liquor coach.
The liquor coach, okay.
The L stands for liquor. MLC. I'm not a master life coach. I'm a master liquor coach.
What's up, the real King David?
You know what?
Who told you about that?
My auntie, actually.
Where's she at? What's her number?
You got a few words for auntie.
I got a few words for ATM.
Yeah, my auntie. So you know what? You know, a free advertisement, sure. So you all, John Basil is is co-owned by this black man, and so it was highly suggested to me. This is actually my first time trying it. I went out and I'm like, let me go ahead and grab me some of this John Basil because it was highly recommended to me. Right? John Basil is strong.
You keep looking. Let me tell y'all, if y'all can see this motherfucker, he keep looking like he's got to get approval. Like John Basil sitting in the back, motherfucker. You better promote my motherfucking drink. He keep, John am I saying it right? John Basil, I tell y'all, is a black man. Yeah, me turn around for a minute like, who the fuck is he looking at?
Have y'all ever ate or drunk anything that you were just amazed at the flavor?
Dick.
And so you wait a minute.
That's delicious.
But someone asking your thoughts and you just looking back and
forth. Is it
forth.
too big? It's asking your thoughts.
And they talking about me.
It's just the words he's saying. You ever put something in your mouth that just tastes so amazing? Yes. Penis.
Everybody don't like penis.
Hey, okay, so these are the people that on Instagram, and probably a majority of y'all anyway that follow me are homosexuals in some way, shape, or form. I'm sure people like penis, even if they are tops, right?
Absolutely.
It'll be another episode, but I mean...
What about those people that don't like penis?
Who don't like dick? Dante? Don't. No. I'm going to get to her in a minute.
She raised her hand. That's why I jumped.
You want
like
to say
that.
something?
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to say anything.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
The people can't see you. You raising your hand.
That's the whole point. They're only supposed to see him and hear me.
You got terrible co-hosts because we going to call you out.
Oh, he is coming for you.
Oh, don't worry about it. Because I can't wait.
It's him too.
Wait, why you got to point at me?
Him.
You know what?
Some friends y'all are.
That's right. I've heard. Well, no, I can't do that.
Oh.
Wait till
Well,
she's here.
For those that
Friends
like
turning on friends. I don't do that.
For those that like clitoris too.
Everybody don't like pussy.
For you sides as well.
I mean, I've now you know we talked to a person that was gay, and I was actually shocked. Some people when they say they've never tried. Well, maybe I can't understand when they say they never tried it, and they say his name. But when he told me he was serious, that he never tried coochie before, pussy, vagina for JJ.
The way he said he was gonna throw up.
Yeah, he actually he was gonna.
Listen, I'm a big believer in that you gotta try something before you decide that you don't like it. Hear me out.
I don't want. I don't want to try bottoming. So yeah, that's not happening. And I'm gonna continue knocking it for me.
You don't let them even lick it.
Let me tell y'all something. Okay. Let me.
You know that's the thing now. Suck it from the back and lick it and blow in it and all that.
Look. You're not sucking my dick from the back and eating my ass. That's not
I feel like you have to try things before you just say,
I've had my ass eaten before.
They didn't do it right.
It did. So now y'all want to talk that shit. Somebody ain't done right. Motherfuckers always talking about it wasn't done right. You ain't had the right motherfucker do it. Let me get you. I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm a master at ass eating, and if it was a thing, and at the times that I've had it done, it does nothing to me. Like it does nothing. I didn't think I didn't think that my dick could shrink, but that motherfucker shrunk and just. What the fuck is going on? I'm like, the fuck? Like, stop. You're not helping the situation. Just get from back there. I had it done.
I think that's a strict tops like side effect to getting the ass ate.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah,
it is
it's like
because
kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as your hand get anywhere near back there, it's just. It's a.
So even when they giving you head and they grab you.
My radar is like your hands are getting too close.
It titches up.
Yeah, and then like you get some like if they're
you turn into a ninja dick.
No, the butt cheeks just tighten up like a vice grip. Rip your fucking hand off. Get your hand back there. Like
okay, tighter than Fort Knox.
And they try to be and they take their little finger like you're holding. Then they try to take the little finger that's not doing. I'm like what are you? Because that little gooch part, it's like a little trail, so it's a sensor, right? So as they going down that little part, they go from the balls to the crack of your ass. They like
he got ADT on the booty hole.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Someone is getting too close to my ass crack.
Motherfucker, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Back door.
You're crazy. But see, and I try to be like real, because you don't want to fuck up the mood, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't want to be abrupt and sudden. So as they're slowly moving their finger, I'm like, I slowly grab the hand and move her back.
No.
Focus on the front. That's what you do.
Ain't nothing in the back.
You didn't ask me about going back there. The answer was already no, because there was a big ass sign that says "Do not enter." Not having that.
Period. Respect the rules. Posted signage.
Look at y'all. Trying to put me on the spot, talking about why did I try something the first time?
No, because in the last episode...
No, you speaking French now. I didn't say y'all. I'm just saying, if you never had it done before.
I have.
Right, so you've already answered the question.
I
can care less, but I'm just saying.
She giving all...
I'm going to own my shit. In the last episode...
We know you're nasty.
You had your ass ate.
No, in the last episode, he was asking all the questions.
Oh, so now you want
to come back?
Yeah, he got to be put on the front
that
straight. Yeah. You in the hot seat.
And this time you're on live.
It's okay.
And since we're here,
where's the stop button?
Make sure y'all go and click that follow and share button over there on his live.
Yeah.
And since we are on the subject
of
right?
What?
And since we are on the subject and we are here, why don't you go ahead and tell the people, since you talked about what is the no-no?
Am I a court?
Since we talked about the no-no, let's talk about the go-go.
Oh.
Okay. So what is the most freakiest shit?
I don't do shit.
I'm out.
I mean, I get you. But follow me.
Okay. I'm following. Come on, Ricky. What you got?
So what's the freakiest shit that has ever been done to you that has really turned you on?
Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all. For real? Hey, live. Can I cut this off?
I think they're curious.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh, no.
And
a word from our sponsor.
Right. Wow. The freakiest thing. Oh, when I'm alive. Y'all, woo, you're wild.
Ooh, your auntie said she is learning.
I'm gonna need you
She said she's learning.
She said she's learning.
I'm gonna need you to not drink no more, Mr. John.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, we're here.
All right.
So,
okay, go ahead. Arlen Capricorn 22 is the LOL. Another Capricorn in the house.
The freakiest thing.
We in the season.
Oh, this is so bad. Okay. It's not bad. I'm not saying. I'm just saying you got me off guard.
Okay.
Okay. So the freakiest thing that I've had done, and it wasn't planned. Okay. It just happened. All right. So. Not the gumdrop buttons.
Y'all, is y'all anticipation going crazy like
mad? The people on Instagram, they want to know, baby. They say, answer the question, sir.
Oh, they going crazy.
Just answer the question.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes.
Oh, I know the Muffin Man.
What is happening here?
I'm trying to change the subject.
Nice try.
Not the gumdrop buddies.
Okay, all right, okay. So what happened was, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this, because it hasn't been seen on camera. Like, okay, if you would have had to seen one of the night vision, the late night cam videos that I've had and posted.
I think I remember a few of those.
So it would be hard to see it because it's a night vision. It's just like, it's not like lit in color, but you can still see. So I was penetrating this man. Was going to Pound Town.
Oh, first class flight.
So, oh, hey, Cam.
Uh-oh.
This is before his time. Oh, so yeah. So it was on his bed, had a missionary stop. Why are you looking at me like that? See, best friend sit up here like give me this look like. Is that a rush look?
No.
Oh, okay. You know what these things? You know what these things are called?
None of your business.
Oh,
Acolytes. Yeah, the tips of the shoot.
Because the lady at the
I didn't know.
the cleaner told you that's what it was.
No, I saw that on an episode of Justice League.
Okay, but back to with the answer.
So he
Thank
was
you, because he was trying to change the subject.
he was on his back, and we were like doing a thing, and
Details.
So he was on his back. Like I said, I was taking him to the Pound Town or whatever, and I had the legs up and all that stuff like that because like one of my favorite positions, missionaries. So then all of a sudden, I thought he was having an orgasm. Like I thought he was like busting a nut or something, but it wasn't nut. He was actually like, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." So yeah, he was pissing, and he looked down at us just as surprised as I was.
Oh, you were sitting at G spot.
GPQST. It was a spot, but I didn't stop. I actually kept going.
That was exciting to you?
It was. I was intrigued.
For a person to piece on you?
Not on me. I haven't got.
Hold on, ma'am. We're not gonna yuck anybody's yum here.
No. So he didn't piss on me, but I'm gonna get to that because there's a story behind it. He didn't literally piss on me. It's just like because he was on his back, so it was just like going up. I was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And he's like, "Oh my God, Wade, you're making me piss myself." I said, "Oh, keep going, take that dick." So I was just kept going with it. So I was just like, "Oh," so it was weird because it was a slight, tiny turn on. And so another time, a person was riding me, and then like,
we got more.
I'm aggressive.
Oh shit! Okay, hold on.
He was riding me, and then I just, as he was riding me, I said that part. So, like, I kind of propped him up a little bit because I don't like when people sit on their knees when they're riding. I mean, when you're riding, you're supposed to be on your feet, and you're like supposed to bounce on the right. No, don't nobody shit on me. Sorry, I don't do that. That's when you stop. Okay, first of all, people would be making sure their ass clean, so ain't nobody shit on me. Don't have that. Mr. King. We'll get back to him later. So he just tried it. He just tried me.
That's a whole.
He just tried me. So he was riding, and then all of a sudden I felt something, which again I thought the person was coming, but then it just kept coming in a hot stream, and it was like got on my chest, my neck, and I would just remember like doing it harder. I was like, "Oh, you bitch, you fucking bitch," and just kept fucking hard, and just kept squirting all over the place, and I just kept on going. It was like, okay. So obviously this is a little fetish thing that obviously I've come to adapt to and not be. I'm just saying.
Look, there's no shame.
I'd rather a person do that to me than shit on me.
And nobody's
if that's
judging
gonna
you
happen.
for your excitement.
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
And
Child.
thank you for sharing
What?
that, sir. What you call him? What you say?
R. Kelly part
R.
two.
Kelly. Well, I ain't sending nobody to jail.
He didn't pee on
And
nobody.
he was legal.
I know they PP'd on him.
They pee. Is that?
He was legal. But I'm gonna tell you, the first time that I had it happen, just to backtrack, wasn't before then. It was with somebody. I remember when I was in Atlanta, and he asked me to do that to him, and I was just like, "What? You want me to do that to you?" I'm like, "Okay, I gotta piss anyway." So And he was cute, so I did it.
That's the most nastiest. That's worse.
It was in the shower.
That's worse than spitting on somebody.
No, because it was wanted. If people ask you to do something to them, people do it. Although there are some pretty freaky, way beyond freaky to me, people that likes to have that other type of stuff done on them. But when a person steps and asks it, I mean, they ask for it.
I mean, and people ask
They ask to get spit on.
Yeah.
She ain't been in enough kiki sex. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I have a boring life. Thank you.
It'll get perked up.
This is Mother Teresa here.
What's the question? What? Okay, so before we take our first break, I'm on Instagram. Mr. Cam asked a question. I don't even know what the question was. I have to scroll. Oh, the request. I didn't see requests.
So somebody has said you made him creamed.
I know what creamed is. I've done that before. I've had people do that before too.
No,
but
he made them piss.
What did I say? Creamed?
They pissed themselves.
Yeah, they pissed. Yeah, they pissed themselves.
Now Arlen Capricorn 22 asks, you made him creamed.
I did, along with everything else. But
then Cam said, add him.
What's up, Iron Marcus? What's going on? Excuse me. So what's going to happen is that we're going to take a break. What? We can't even see you. Like, it's like horrible reception.
He's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. You're breaking up a lot. Who's cutting the sound? I didn't get the sound. What she say? What she talking about?
Because probably you.
Oh,
who do we have here? Let's let the audience.
This is Cam. I think your sound is messing up my live.
No, this is a good one. Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I can.
So I'm very drunk. I might regret this tomorrow, but you were talking about peeing, and I remember when you asked me to pee on you in the shower.
Oh no!
So that's. Well, liquor will make you do amazing things.
Cam! Oh my God!
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. I'm not denying that. And like you said, he'll probably regret it later because he's on live and people see his name and who he is and whatnot. Was that?
Oh, fuck them.
Oh no! Yeah, you got the liquor in you. We're not gonna do that, Mr. King. Cam, we're gonna keep it cute. Can't have you being disrespectful.
Well, no, there's no cute. But there was a time because you were acting like this was new to you, and I'm like, you are up here lying. This is a kink of yours.
No, that if we gonna set the record straight, my dear boy, this was definitely before you came in the picture. So yeah,
When I came in the picture, it was as new as if me eating wings. It was something that.
What?
Well, Cam, since we have you and we're recording, I do have a couple questions if you're willing to answer them.
I'm pulling into my driveway, so let's talk.
Oh, we're not gonna talk. We actually about to take a break.
I'm getting shut down.
We're not
y'all.
chatting because
I am being censored.
No. What I want to do. No, in all reality, because we actually do have a topic that we're gonna talk about. But I did want to take the break because we do need to take a break, and then when we come back, we can talk about what we're actually supposed to be talking about. See, you came in on the wrong episode. You missed your chance to get on the feed. So when we do have an episode specifically around water sports, then we're gonna bring you back on.
A kink. We're gonna do a whole kink episode.
We call it kink.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about other kinks.
Exceptions for me. When I come on, you accommodate for me. So let's chat.
Yeah, we're not chatting right now. We gotta take a break.
I won't be available no more after today.
Well, that's gonna be unfortunate. We'll have to catch you when you are available.
There was somebody that had.
So what's gonna happen, everybody? We appreciate. We're gonna take a little break, and I hate to do this, but we're gonna go ahead and take a little break. And in the meantime, remember, this is Rockafellaz Radio, Season 4, Episode 2. We'll be back in a few minutes. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Rockefeller, of course, representing Rockafellaz Entertainment, and I'm here to tell you that rocksboys.com, you know about it. You know what we bring. You know what we represent. Got all those hot and sexy boys. Be sure to visit the site, rocksboys.com. Right now, you can sign up Be a member, favorite your videos, favorite your favorite models, all for a low price of $24.97. All right, get online, get off, do your thing, make sure you got your lube and shit, because you already know what I give some of the hot and sexy boys. Once again, visit rocksboys.com today and become a member. Subscribe, join, get it.
Greetings. My name is Dante Harris, and I'm the Deputy CEO and co-founder of Acoma Alliance, a QT BIPOC ran grassroots 501c3 nonprofit organization that was founded with the core principles of a human-first approach and remaining centered in the community. Right now, Acoma needs your help. Go to acomaalliance.org and go to the donate button. Whatever your heart tells you to donate, go ahead and send that through the website, or you can go directly to pay.acomaalliance.org and make a donation that way.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rockafellaz Radio, Season 4, Episode 2. We're also going live here on Instagram. Got people tuning in and stuff like that. So we're going to be trying to take some questions as you all listen on live. And then even if you heard the episode, and maybe because it's not live for you guys that are listening through the podcast, you can't listen, but you can always hit us up and leave comments if there's certain things you want us to talk about or you want to respond to some of the things that we said. So I will not be bringing nobody back on my live on Instagram, no matter how much I love and care about them. But the question is absolutely not, because I want to get things moving and stick on topic and make sure that things go as smooth as possible. But you're more than welcome to type what you want, you know. Thank you, Harlan Capricorn 22. So today's topic, as stated in the beginning, Rockafellaz Radio Season 4 Episode 2, we're going to be talking about 50 to 100 in relationships. So this is going to be interesting, and we're going to have to jump in and fuck with Mr. Dante, because he started this shit.
I'm sorry, what?
Because you got my mind brewing. I'm just curious. I'm definitely want you to go in depth as far as to how that works. So
ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
And what you got a script right there? You got we get your phone put up like you got a script you gonna work with. I'm gonna pop the question and then we gonna get it going.
Kim said, "What's your relationship status?"
My relationship status is single. So the topic that we are going to be discussing, of course, people have used that term, you know, in relationships. You know, I put in 50, they should be putting in 50. Well, that's, to me, that's the problem with y'all fucking relationship. You motherfuckers only putting in half, and you need to be putting in 100%. So the thing behind it is just, I was just looking at people trying to. So the thing behind it, the discussion that we're going to have, is just get some of y'all input, your insight, your views, your perspectives, your opinions. You can type it in if you're on live on Instagram. And then we're just going to be discussing it for the purpose of the episode. So 50% versus putting in 100. So you putting in 100% and another putting in 100%. As far as the math works for me, it's 200. You're giving 100, the other person giving 100. Boom. I can understand if you're sitting up and the person's only putting in 20% and you're putting in 100. That math is fucked up, because I'm giving my all and then this other motherfucker's only giving 20. But Mr. Dante sets up and said that he is, I'm gonna let you tell it.
So
Mr. 50 and got a 50 in his back pocket. Where's the rest of it?
This is based on the ideology.
Now look,
right?
Hold on, wait a minute now, motherfucker. Don't you try to get technical with me. That fucking ideology. No.
This is based on the ideology that you know, you would only go to 100%. So say for instance, if you're in a room, right? You're in an enclosed room. And
are you in a relationship in the room?
Feeling it, no, hold on.
I'm talking about relationships. Fuck a room.
Single and not
explain
looking,
yourself.
Single and not looking for those who are inquiring. But if this is based on the ideology of 100 being the top number, right? So if you're in a room and you feel it 100%, right? You feel it to 100%, and this is based on that theory that you can't feel it no more than past that 100%. And so when you're feeling that room, right, and you're with another person, and that person is your partner, all right, you fill that room to 50%, and your partner is responsible for filling the other half of that room.
So where's the 50% from the rest of the? Where's the rest of the bag that you would give? It's supposed to be 100.
So that's what I'm saying. I can give 100. I can give 100, and my partner can give 100. But at the end of the day, because there's two of us, that ratio is still going to bring our percentages down to 50% each.
I disagree. I don't.
He's lying.
Yeah, you can't. I can't. I'm not. I'm not going to say that you're lying. I'm saying the logic behind it, because in anything, right? Dealing in relationships, in my opinion, I can't say factual because I don't monitor or moderate everybody's relationship. But when you have two people, what you doing? Look, don't go to Google.
You know he going to do his research.
He picked up his phone.
I'm actually on the calculator app, right? Because I wanted to do the math.
I know what the math is.
But
the math ain't math if it ain't, baby.
But I want y'all
this
to
man
see.
that pulled up the calculator, they can't see your calculator yet.
Okay, but I want y'all to see. I'm gonna tell y'all listen to me, follow me. All right, I'm typing in 100. Right, I give 100. My partner gives 100.
That's 200%.
Right, so we're at 200, but there's two of us, right? All right, so we're still at
you're at 100, right? Divided by 2 is 100. So I was right then, right? Did that math make sense, right?
Yeah, you was mathing that way. You was mathing, but I
had to math it right.
But what? I can understand. You just took that 100%. You divided that 200 by 2 people, right? And you got 100.
Because there's 2 people, right?
In a relationship. Sometimes it's 3, but
that's a different
mathematics.
You see how
what I'm saying
down,
is, what you're speaking of is monogamy. So the 2 people that you are speaking that's in the relationship, that's 200%. Now you done broke it down to 100. Now you done just divided that 100 up again by 2 more people.
No.
Yeah, that's what you did because you already at 100%.
Let me fuck you, man. How many people in this hypothetical relationship you're talking about? 3?
No,
we're talking about your relationship.
Just 2. No, I'm saying, but right now,
hypothetical.
You said usually sometimes there's more. So give me a number.
Because some people do believe in being polyamorous,
and that's cool. Give me a number.
3 people.
3 people. 3 people give 100, right?
That's 300%.
Okay, right. 300% divided by 3. What I'm getting? Oh shit, man.
It's 100%.
Okay.
Right. So you said 50. Where's the other 50?
Right. The point that I'm trying to get from you and other people that believe, because I've seen it posted so many times on social media, people sit up and say, I didn't give 50% and they didn't give in their half. Well, the problem exists because neither one of y'all are giving 100. Y'all only giving half-ass. And to me, it's not about like if you're in a marriage. It has nothing to do with being in a marriage. It has nothing to do with being engaged. It's about when you have created a partnership with someone and y'all have agreed to do this together. I'm not talking about them peanut relationships either. I'm not talking about the relationships where motherfuckers are together for 2 months and they're posting their relationship all over fucking social media. I'm talking about real hardcore.
Oh, you talking about popcorn relationships?
Yeah, I ain't talking about popcorn. I'm talking about serious fucking relationships. It's a fucking pot of chili, okay? This is some real shit. You put in, or you tell a person that I've put in 50% of this relationship. Really, just 50, because the whole fucking time I've been giving 100. So where's the rest of it? Because I'm gonna need you to kick the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? That makes you. I'm gonna let you go. That makes me question if I'm giving 100 and you're only giving 50. Where's the rest?
I mean, I see based on your logic what you're talking about. Because if you're giving 100 and this person's like, oh, I'm just giving 50, and it's like, okay, well, technically when you're doing the math, your 50 only equals up to about 25%, and then because I get that.
If you break it down more, yeah.
I mean, I get that. So most definitely, like if you're not giving your all in this relationship, but I'm giving my all, then like, where are we? Like, why do we exist? I totally get that.
Yeah, and it's not to really discredit anybody or say that the way that they look at it is wrong. But when you make that statement or if you make that post, you are going to draw people into question, which is what it comes from. When I see people post that, what the fuck do you mean 50%?
Well, Kim said that I feel as we always did equal. Sometimes I did 20 and you did 80. I feel as that how it should be.
But I don't.
Well, some days you can't give your all.
Well, I mean, it's no. Now you don't want to break it. I mean, you can if you want to. You can be anal about it and like go down to that. But even because nobody's gonna sit up each day. How much am I putting in this relationship? I'm speaking as a whole. I'm not talking about any issues that might arise or things that you may be going through. I'm just saying what you put into the relationship, not as far as any issues. Because people, you're gonna have problems in relationships. If you don't have problems and issues, then there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because no relationship is perfect, and people are gonna go through things. But again, it goes back to when a person sits up and say, or most of the time it's people complaining. Because that's when that number even comes to question, right? It's not when you start in the relationship, when you sit and have a fucking meeting. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put in 90%, and I'm gonna need you to kick in 10. Or no, it's like you think automatically like I'm putting all my all into this. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot. You see what the person is doing, and sometimes the relationship may not be going the way that it should. And each person could be feeling as if they are putting in 100.
I personally think that when dating or getting into a relationship, that people should be have an understanding, and that's why you date.
Right.
You date to understand the person, to get to know them, and once you get to that point where you're in a relationship, right? You want to be at that point where you're understanding of the individual, because like Cam said on Instagram here, he said, some days he's going to be at a point where he's giving 20%, and then the other person gives the 80%.
But he also said there's no way you can give, I think he was saying 100% every day, but he put 109%. So he was saying that there's no way every single day you can give 100%.
It's not, and see, that's what I'm saying. When you look at it that way, you're really breaking it down even beyond that. When I say 100% of a relationship, that's as a whole. It's not saying you judge it by each and every day and you break it down like, oh, today I only got 50%, or yesterday I got this. I'm more so saying that, when a person makes that statement that I've given 50%, or he needs to give 50% and I get 50%, versus 109 or 110%. Now, we want to push the percentage to the side and talk about the what a person contributes just in a relationship in general. Then we can talk about that, and that will be not so much based on percentage, but just any issues or what things that they may need to be worked on in the relationship. And we're not talking about percentage.
And I think it too is based on each individual couple, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you want to think about it, let's take it back to like the 1940s, 1950s, right? Mm-hmm. Based on the cisgender, heterosexual, normative, right? Individuals, a woman would stay home and cook and clean, right? And then the man would go to work. So from his perspective, he might think that he's giving the higher percentage because he has to leave the house, he has to go make the money, he has to come spend the money to pay the bills, buy the food. And then in her perspective, she might think that she's giving more because she's put her dreams to the side to become this housewife, to cook, clean, take care of this man, take care of these kids, the dog, the cat, whatever, right? So it's going to be based on the individual relationship and understanding of each other when it comes to these percentages and what each other is giving. But I definitely think that in a relationship, definitely individuals should have this conversation and come to an understanding with each other. What it is that the expectations are,
right?
What it is to understand each other. And how to get to a point where no one feels as though they're contributing more than the next, unless you're comfortable with that. But still have that conversation and come to that understanding with each other to understand that, hey, I'm a giver and I'm okay with being a giver. So I'm going to do this, that, and the third. Because you have some individuals who are not okay with it, who are like, I'm not okay just sitting back receiving all of this and I'm not contributing to the equal amount that you're contributing.
Right.
There are some people who are not, who are not okay with that.
Because we know that there are people that don't like
Rock, somebody's pointing you out.
About what? what point me out for what?
You're not a good receiver, apparently.
No, well,
that's in friendships and relationships.
Yeah,
He preferred to be the person that gives.
I definitely tried.
And I use our relationship because we've known each other more than 10 years. So even throughout the relationship that we have as best friends, I've been a part of his life pretty much every step of the way. And so with him moving to Dallas, Florida, whatever the case may be he's never had a friend to genuinely give, because even now he's like, wait, why you do that? I'm like, because I felt like you needed it. And I felt like, I wanted to show you I love and I care about you and I appreciate you. So this is why I'm doing it. So it's like little things. Like it might be paper plates or cups. He's like, he moved to Dallas, and before we even got down there, and then was not on purpose. We ended up in the same state.
It definitely wasn't planned.
It was not. He moved down there first, and it just so happened. Me and my auntie was like, we ready to go, start over. This is when it was real bad, raising kids, teenage boys at that. So she was like, bitch, I want to go to Dallas. So we went to visit, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot Rock moved down. The man didn't have a shower curtain.
That was on purpose. Nah, let me tell you.
I didn't say it was on purpose.
Let me fix that because I could have got a shower curtain. I just didn't have one.
I didn't say it was on purpose. I just said he didn't have pretty much a bathroom set. So he didn't have like the toothbrush holder, the garbage can, and the shower curtain and a liner. And so I was spending the day at his house because he was waiting for something. But Walmart was literally around the corner. I went to Walmart and got shower stuff. And I texted him. I said, what color you like? And he told me. So I went and got the shower stuff. When he came home, it was up. Because to show my appreciation, you allowed me to be in your home, and I know you don't have these things, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. I went and got it. And it was little stuff like that. He was like, well, why you do this? Because I wanted to show you that I appreciate you for letting me stay in your home, or whatever the case may be.
And I didn't even expect it to be in Dallas. Like, when they popped up, what the fuck? Came home, I was like, somebody been in my bathroom. What the fuck is going on? It's like, damn, woman,
we've been robbed.
But backwards.
They left shit.
He's like,
brand new shit.
You're coming up shit.
He said, when did you have time to go to Walmart?
Right.
Why you was gone? Don't worry about it.
I was like, how did you get in?
Did I
leave a key?
Yeah,
I did leave a key.
You left. I've always had a key, but
I was like, what?
It was the spare key just in case of emergencies, health reasons. But
and you said this is an emergency.
It was an emergency. But
anytime
that I have to take a shower and there's no shower curtain, that's a problem.
An emergency.
That's an emergency. The man don't believe in curtains.
Someone called 911.
Even now, when I come and visit him, I burnt myself cooking because he had old towels that he had been working with for 3 or 4 years.
But see, I know how to cook without mitts and shit.
No,
I'm used to it. You grab grab the dish out, get the thing,
You from the South, ain't you?
St. Louis.
It's Missouri.
Oh.
It's the Midwest.
It's South enough.
Child,
these towels had burnt holes in. You could.
Well, that happened recently. But it didn't set the place on fire.
That made no difference.
I'm like, oh shit, I done burnt my damn towel.
He asked me to cook something here.
And she saw it.
I did, and I burnt myself. I said, oh no. Baby, I went to the store and got him a whole set. We not doing, you can't ask me to come over your house to cook something, and I need utensils.
So in the meantime, checking out the feed over here on Instagram Live.
See, that's what I'm saying. He don't like it when he's put on the spotlight.
As we continue this topic.
How you like those paper cups and the plate?
That's great.
It's working out. This is not an excuse, but I'm going to say it anyway.
What?
Oh.
He's a man.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Ain't shit pretty about this. I just do things the way I do.
But, I want it to be so bad. But the trans community will probably read me.
When she comes, every time she comes over, it's like she looks for shit that's missing. I'm like, you just here for a few hours. Why are you? Go, woman.
That's
but then again, at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I did need that.
Mm-hmm. Just like that phone stand that he's using. He needed that.
They call it a woman's touch.
That's what it is.
Thank you. That's all I've been telling you. That's it.
But see, after seeing that, and then I was like, that's probably the case. I get it. I will admit to that. I was cool with it.
He was cool. But now he has more mixing spoons.
Somebody said, I was watching this on Instagram Live between Cam and Keena going back and forth. King Pharaoh, let me so this makes sense. King Pharaoh said something like, again, if you can't or don't need to be in a relationship, you have to be able to give 100%. And then Cam responded, there are days you can't give your all. Imagine being together for 6+ years. Every day is not 100%.
Been there.
Anyway, and then someone, Miss Swerve, said, some days I have 100% and sometimes I don't, and vice versa for my partner. I don't really, even in that time, I think that it's not so much as a percentage. I think, and y'all can tell me if y'all agree or disagree. It's not so much as a percentage you're giving them based on those days. It's just how you're feeling.
Thank you. I was gonna say
not a percentage, but just how you're feeling in general. Because you don't want the lack or lack of thereof of what you're putting in a relationship based on that particular day. Because every relationship has their good and bad days, and you don't want to let that one bad day, define the entire relationship.
Yeah, and this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Get you a partner who's understanding. Mm-hmm. All right, and find some understanding yourself. Mm-hmm. Because you're not gonna be you're not gonna be able to give 110%, like Cam said, or your partner may not be able to give 110%. But if you have an understanding with each other, mm-hmm. and you understand each other, and you're willing to compromise with each other, then you're gonna have days where you're just like, you know what, baby, you look like you had a long day at work, or you don't look, or you're not acting like your best, or whatever,
right?
But that goes into the dating aspect of the relationship, because when you get to that particular point, you're able to notice those signs where your partner is not giving 110% or not giving their portion of the relationship. So then you want to do whatever it is you can do to lift their spirit so that they can get back to being able to give that portion to the relationship.
That's toxic. Let me tell you something.
No, the fuck is not.
No, hold on. Listen. It's toxic. It's toxic. Let me tell you why. Sometimes people just need to sit in whatever they're going through.
That's
No, hold on.
No, yeah, I want to hear you.
Why you giving me that look like that?
Because I have something to add to what he said, because I see where you're going. But go ahead, let's hear it.
Okay, I'm just saying. Sometimes people write. Naya, listen.
You got something on you.
You may not be. No, I ain't got nothing on that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't air it like that. But if you say, for instance, you're not feeling that well, somebody that pissed you off at work. You come home, you just want to be in your feelings. You want to reflect on your day, right? No, you don't have those moments. Okay, well, some people do.
Well, no, I get the part where you're saying reflect on your moments, but my thing is, it's just like they tell you at work. You leave work at work and home at home. You don't mix the two. So I'm not going to bring my work problems home, and I'm not going to bring my home problems to work. Because those two don't go together.
We're human though, so sometimes it happens.
I get that. It happens a lot, especially with black people.
But
we deal with suppressed trauma, generational trauma, people not believing in therapy. It's a list of shit wrong with people, especially of color. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you would think that during that dating portion, your partner would be there to pick you up if you fall. But that's what I need. I can't speak for everybody.
But see, that within that lies the problem. Because again, when you're speaking on like what you said, Dante, about being able to come home, you may be going through something, you need to decompress. And it also depends on the length of the relationship as well. But sometimes you need to also be able to notice those signs in your partner. You ask them like, how was your day? Oh, I'm just going through. I just kind of need some time to myself. I'm gonna give you that time to myself. I'm not gonna keep picking at you and keep honestly ask you what's wrong. I'll simply say, okay, I know that something's bothering you. You're telling me no, but I can tell that there's something wrong, but I'm going to let you have your space, because sometimes you need that space to be able to decompress and gather your thoughts and then be able to talk about it. Because even times when you have where people can constantly keep picking at you, telling you, wanting you to force you to talk about it, that can be toxic.
Right.
And
but
that can create a problem.
Saying.
But what you were saying, I slightly disagree.
That's fine.
Because it depends on the situation. Because everybody, it's not saying it's a right or wrong answer. Because Dante's relationship was going to be different from how you deal with your relationship. Right. How you deal with your relationship is going to be different how I deal with my relationships.
But I'm a black trans woman. I need a little bit more than what y'all require.
You might, but wait a minute. I can also say I disagree with that, because I can need more probably than what you may require. I may need more than what he may require. Everybody has their needs when it comes to certain relationships, but it goes back to what Dante said earlier. That's where the communication comes in, that you should have prior to. And a lot of people that jump into relationships and don't know shit about the person they're dating. Some cases, people don't have that. They may have years of history of knowing this person, and it still don't work out. But that's
because again, that's where the communication.
That's where the communication comes in. Yeah, but see, also at the same time, I'm gonna let you go. When you start to notice those small things in the relationship, such as communication, because that's the foundation of everything. When you start noticing that the communication is off, or it's not being respected, or you cannot communicate with each other like you used to, then a conversation within that needs to be talked about it. Then once you cannot talk, if you get to the point where you can't talk about it and that communication can't happen between you and this person, then that's when you all need to start rethinking of what the next steps is. Are we going to have to go through, when people don't want to do it, you have to go to therapy, or you guys are going to have to rethink whether this relationship needs to continue. And forcing it definitely isn't going to make it any better, because you're trying to make something work that obviously is not working. You've talked about it, you've cried about it, you sat up and maybe you went through therapy and it's still not working. You sat up and told stories, said, oh, we did this and things used to be this way. You start the blame game. You did this and you did that. It doesn't work, because especially when you start blaming people for shit that happened in the past, that doesn't help the relationship. But what you have done for each other is to point out the fact that you have a problem and the relationship isn't working. So we're going to come back. We're going to take another break. Sorry, y'all. But we've been going on good. It's really good. We decided that we're going to keep going for a while. Although for those that are listening, this probably will be a 2-part. We're going to take a little break and come back. You're tuned in to Rockafellaz Radio Season 4, Episode 2, 50 to 100 Relationships. We'll be right back right after this.